know this is your show already.
It is?
Yes, it's your show.
It's my show?
Yes, I love
thank
Lucy.
you, Ricky.
It's not I love Ricky.
It's Lucy.
Yes.
It's I love Lucy. Oh, thank you, Ricky. Happy Halloween.
Live from the Quilt in a Day studios,
Are you-
it's Eleanor Burns.
Are you going to play music, Ricky?
No. I was going to show your figurines.
My figurines.
My hands are full.
Oh, but is this for me, chocolate?
Yes.
I love chocolate. I love chocolate. Yeah? Oh, Ricky, it's so cute. Look. Oh. Aren't we cute?
While she's passing out her candy, I just wanted to go and talk about our Halloween costume contest hosted by Quilt in a Day. You can win 3 great gift certificates. So we're going to be, what you do is dress up in your favorite costume and take a photo with a Quilt in a Day book or pattern and post it on our forum, or not our forum, Facebook page, or email your picture to halloween@quiltinaday.com. And we're going to be picking the best costume will get a $100 gift certificate.
Ooh.
Most creative will get a $50 gift certificate. And the funniest will get a $25 gift certificate. We're going to be picking the winners on the 1st of November. So be creative and
1st of November.
join the fun.
Cool. I'm going to wear mine to Vaughn's. That'll give them a good laugh, huh? Do you want to see our projects? Yeah. Just in case you haven't seen all of our projects. Are you going to help me, Ricky? Sure. Cool. I love it. We have, first of all, the turkey. Or you could make it into a leaf. Have you seen this? Well, they have kits now. Do you have your kits? Oops, we lost our kits. We have kits now. Yeah, kits, and you can make 2, and they're really, really cute. It's really fun, and if you don't have the pattern, it's called Autumn Leaves, and it has...
In the kit, you can make a turkey table runner, or just you'll have to imagine without the legs, an autumn leaves table
Do you
runner.
want me to put the mic up to him?
That's okay. I
How
think
about-
they could hear me.
Okay, I hope they
You
do.
can hear me.
Okay, so it makes
So-
2. Oh,
so
thank
can
you,
do the 2-in-1.
David.
Here's the
Yay.
kit, the real kit. Has yardage for 2 table runners.
So the pattern is not included with the kit, but if you don't have the pattern already, it's really cool because there is a ruler included in here. It's the on-point ruler. I know it's going to come out. Okay, ready? That's good. We can put this one back. Okay. And now we have the scrap table runner. Scrap table. Isn't that cute? I love that one. Teresa did this one earlier this year. But this is with 2.5-inch squares. And you just do the 2.5-inch for the points on it too. It's really, really, really cute. Is it cute? That one is really fun. Okay, and it's this pattern. Okay, this one I love. This one is from Amy Potter. Brought her the first pumpkins in. Aren't they cute? These are easy enough for kids. They're really good for grandchildren. I love it. It's just really easy strip sewing, and then you can just applique the little faces and have a lot of fun with it. The table runner is in here, as well as the little wall hanging. Isn't it cute? And you can see another one back on the table. It's really easy and it's really fun to do. And both are in there, and this is called Pumpkin Grins. Ooh, you remembering all of these? I love your outfit, Paula. I think it's really fun. Okay, And this one, Pumpkin Grins, is going. And this one is really fun. It's called Fabric Frenzy. It's really can be made in any fabric, but we just happen to do the Halloween. This is especially fun because it's with charm squares, 5-inch charm squares. And it's got, it's going to come to me. Don't tell me. No, it's got applique, that's true, but it has piecing, halfway piecing. Partial piecing, halfway piecing. How do you like that? Partial seam. So it's really a whole new technique that you can learn. And also on the back, there's a little table runner for that. This is good. And this one is my favorite. This is Pumpkin Farm. And I was wondering where this was, and it was in the quilt storage. But anyhow, it's Pumpkin Farm. You can make a big one just like this one, or you can just make a small little pointed one like this one. And we don't have any more. But aren't they cute? Yes, I know. I put my fall things up. We had so much fun with all of the scarecrows and the pumpkins and the fabric. The only time of the year I love orange. Really fun. Okay, thank you, Ricky. That was really fun. So that is all of the fall. Isn't this cute? And I don't know if you saw, Ryan, did you even notice this was Kylie's birthday party last year when we all took a picture. Can you see that? Isn't that cute? And that's Patty up above. I think that's fun. Yes, and I have a Witch and Famous on too. It's really, really cute. So we're going to go from Halloween to Christmas. Christmas. Whoa! Welcome, Mrs. Santa Claus. Do you believe her? Mrs. Santa Claus and Teresa, Mrs. Santa Claus actually asked to wear this outfit and come to the show. So, do you have your Christmas quilt already done, Mrs. Santa Claus? Oh, isn't that cute? Kind of big, blown up. This is called Wish Upon a Star. Wish Upon a Star, and it says, the 3-hour star. Is that cute? Yes. Do you recognize it? Yes, you recognize it. Hold on to that one. And that one has applique. The center fabric just has the balls in it. And then you just put fusible, interfacing paperback fusible on the back, cut them out, and just fuse them on here. And this is like yarn that is just... You do crisscross and stitch across. It's in one of the books. It's really fun. And scallop, outside edge. Mrs. Claus, did you make that?
Yes. No. You did.
I think I did. Maybe you made this one. Ta-da! Ooh. Isn't that fun? It's really, really fun. And I heard that Michelle made this one out of our Fat Quarter Club fabric. Is that cute? He's going to it. He's going to it. Yay, going close. Aw, those are really, really cool. And look underneath. They're the cutest people. Look at that. That's my family. That's the 2 boys with their wives. And then this one, I love it. This is Kylie. Oh, there's a glare on it, but we're going to see it right now. So let me see. Are you on the page? I have too many. Okay, what page is it on? 120? 120. No? 120. Where is it? 128, 128, 128. Oh my goodness, we're going through this. The year is nearly over. Are you sad? Yeah. It's nearly done. But how many of you are already done with your quilts? A lot of you are already done. So this is so much fun for me. I love the bear's paw in the snow. It's a very, very special time when it snows. And I heard that it's going to be a really rainy winter. Hopefully lots of snow. One Christmas we actually had snow on Christmas Eve. It was a really funny story. Kylie made her first snowman that year. And this is Zoe over here. The two sisters were actually sleeping at my house. And I said, okay, if you go to bed and when you wake up in the morning, there's going to be snow. And that happened. They did. And they were so happy. They ran out like in their bare feet in their pajamas and they played on the snow. So then, fast forward to April. I couldn't get Zoe to sleep. She was just so rambunctious, running all around. I said, you have to go to bed. It's time now. And she said, I'm waiting for the snow, Grandma. Right. But anyhow, it was really fun. So your block is there, and look how pretty the block is. Is that fun? These are in beautiful Christmas colors, don't you think? I am really partial to this little plaid. I absolutely love it. So it starts out in the center. I use my large scale print. And then look at the, these are mediums. Polka dot, the red. Polka dot is so cute as the star points. And then this is the first arc in the plaid. It's a square. And then a flying geese out here. And then this is the second arc in the corners. Cool? And look, one background, polka dot, and then just a plain one in the backgrounds. So it's all there for 12-inch and 6-inch. But we forgot to do the 6-inch. Oh, we forgot. Mrs. Santa Claus was busy getting her presents all ready for the new year. Okay, so we're going to start right here. So it's in groups of 4. So this is where we're going to start, right out here with the groups of 4. And look on page 130. So you know we're really big into locking seams. I'm really big into locking seams. Do you like locking seams? Let me hear. Do you like locking seams? Yes! And you can't believe it. Look at all the seams in here, and they all lock together. That's enough for cheering, huh? Okay, so we're gonna make, it's called 8 half square triangles right here, and I'm gonna just run through it because I think you guys already know, right? So we start out with 2 squares. I'm on page 130, 6-inch squares, a light and a dark, and how do you place them? Right sides together, draw an X, and then sew a 1/4 inch on both sides of the X. Down one side, turn, do, 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 do. I want you to do that noise while you sew. Do, 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 do. It'll go faster, right? Okay, and then once you do all your sewing, then first you cut in half and in half the other way. And this is how fast you do it. Oop, like that. Done already. That was fast. And then you just go right down the diagonal line. And now you have 8 half square triangles. And now comes the tricky part. So that they lock together. Oh, Teresa only gave me enough for one. She's watching me. Okay, so you're going to have 8. So you take 4 of them and press the seams to the dark. And then you take the other 8. Oops, this isn't the one. And must be the next one. Because that's to the dark.
No, that's okay, yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Cut! Retake! Just press all of them to the dark. Forget what I said. And I thought I was doing it so smart. You'll find out. Okay, so to make one of those, you have to take your little pieces and lay them out So they go like that, right? Pointing into each other. And then with a little polka dot, like that. Am I doing okay so far? Yes. All right. So I have my 1/4-inch seam, my sew straight, my machine is even sewn on. I got my little jumper scrap, and I'm going to step on the gasket right up to there. Okay, so you just take the piece and you flip the vertical row, and there's nothing that you have to lock at this time, right? That's what's the best part. So just get it all lined up, and sew that 1/4-inch, ta-da! And then butt the other one right behind it. And, oh, so do you have the other set ready? Oh, okay, that's good. How about I just sew those two?
What, these ones?
Can I sew the next set?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm stepping on the gas. I was promised coffee after this class. I'm joking, they don't know, they're not laughing. Okay, so they're so serious, Santa Claus. Mrs. Claus, do a jig for them. Do a sing.
Listening to you.
So now I'm going to do the next one. 1 and 2. Okay. So now comes the magic of making them lock their seams together. I'm going to cut my threads. Okay, and cut them apart so that I have a set. Okay, this first set, I'm going to open it up, flip it right sides together, okay, like this, and we're going to swirl clockwise. So I'm going to just take this seam and push it up and take underneath and push down. Going to lock it right together, and we're going to push the top seam up and the underneath seam down, okay? And so then I'm just going to shoot this one through. So have you been out enjoying the beautiful fall weather? Oh my gosh, I was in Julian all weekend. We went to 2 pumpkin patches, 2 hay rides, made cider at one of them. That was the best. I loved that. That was really fun. Okay, now this one, we're going to take it, open it up, and flip it right sides together. But now we're going to get ready for counterclockwise swirling. So instead of pushing it up, we're going to push the seam down. So it goes down on the top and up underneath. Okay? And so we're going to swirl clockwise, 2 of them, and 2 of them counterclockwise. Right? You with me? Okay. Have you ever swirled counterclockwise? Only if you make a mistake. I'm with you, Brenda. I've done exactly the same thing. So people think, originally I thought, oh, that we had to rip out everything, take it apart, but it's not really true. You can just swirl the opposite way. Okay, so this one is up, and so I'm just going to clip that connecting thread and just remove those stitches. How's Eric doing? Is he right on me? He's right on me. I would love to have Eric just do my show sometime. I bet he could say these same words. Don't you think? He could say it all exactly. Okay, so I clipped out the seams on the back. So now I'm just going to lay it flat. Ooh, look at that. I'm a pro. I'm rich and famous. Okay, so now I'm going to lay it down. And now I'm going to go clockwise. Lay it down to the right, 3 o'clock down, 6 o'clock over, 9 o'clock. Take my little 4 patch, open it up, mush it good. All right? Okay, now I'm going to take the second one. This one, the seam's going down, back is going up. Get my seam ripper. Ta-da! So did you guys all shop at the tent sale? Oh, enough for Christmas sewing. Okay, so I popped them out here. Stitches on the front. Turn over. Pop out the stitches on the back. Lay it down flat. And now counterclockwise to the left, down, around, and up. Ah, so where's the amaze noise? Huh? Are you amazed? So you got 2 and 2. Wow, that's all you got to say, and I'll keep on working. I work for wows.
It depends on the side, the way you push either one seam up and one seam down. It all, if you push the underneath seam down and the top one up, you get clockwise.
Right.
And if you push the underneath seam up,
Yeah, you just do it the opposite.
it'll give you counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise.
That.
Yeah, it's just you just are doing a, it's just opposite. So you have 2 that are counter. Whoops, this one is, okay, this one. Okay, these are counter, and this is clockwise. Ooh, watch this. Watch how fast we can get this block done. This is what I love. Okay, so we're just going to take and lay out the center, which is a 4.5-inch patch. Okay, let's take 2 of these that are the same, and we're just going to lay them out on opposite corners, okay? And then these are counterclockwise. Let me see. I think I put one of them down wrong. Oh my goodness, that's clockwise. And this is clockwise. And so these go right here. Opposite corners. Ooh. Looking good? Is it right? All right. So now all we have to do is figure out this little bugger. Look at this thing. This looks something else, huh? There's a little square in between triangles. All right. So we're going to look at the book. We're going to turn the page. We're already 2 pages through. Wow. Okay, so you're going to take 2 pieces. You need to have the background in this little plaid. The background is what size? Can you see it? It's probably 3.5 by 8.5. And this little narrow guy is only 1 7/8. 1 7/8. Okay, I'm on page 132 at number 1, and I'm just going to have Teresa set that seam, open and press toward the medium. Good? Okay, now, I've had some doubting Thomases that have been writing to me and saying, Elle, I think you should do those at 2 inches wide instead of 1 7/8. And let me assure you, we tried it both ways, 1 7/8 and 2 inches. And we'll show you why, what it is.
This is the 2 inches.
Okay, so this was made with a 2-inch square. And look what happens right here. Oh, it's too big and you cut off your tip, right?
Yes.
So then we did it at 1 7/8. And now the little square is just perfect and it doesn't even meets right there, right?
Yes.
So Teresa said when I was teaching Patty and her, I just kept on saying, trust me, trust me. 1 7/8 is perfect. So we'll see if it's perfect, okay? So now I'm just going to take my ruler and line it up at 1 7/8 right here. Get my cutter. Oh, I love this pink cutter. I love it. I love my pink cutter. Okay, wonder if if Lucy ever quilted. What do you think?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I just met a gentleman out in the store, and he said he was going to get my candy ready. Everybody remembers that scene. That scene in the chocolate factory, yeah, eating them. So I'm cutting these at 1 7/8, and the book says that when you measure them, it should be 5 inches, but it's really 4 7/8. Did you hear that? So don't worry if it's not 5 inches. 1 7/8 is perfect. So now I'm just going to take one, turn the other one just like that, and I'm making all 4 of these little pieces. I'm making all 4 of these little pieces right now. Okay? So I'm using a 1/4 inch seam. Oh, I love this. So I did this at block party at Bucket List too. I started, okay, let me say this over again. I was working on this star, on the big star at AccuQuilt. And it's really fun to do it with the AccuQuilt too. You can make it really fast. Okay, so I'm going down 1. Okay, and just let me grab the second one. We'll get them all done right from the beginning. Second set, and you can cut off one, Teresa. Cut off the first one for me, and then I'll just let you take the second one. Okay, so now we want to open it up, and we want to press the seams in opposite directions. So to do that, you just fold it in half, get it all lined up, and then just take the tips of your scissors, and trim them like this. Just trim right to the stitches. And now lay it flat, and you can press the seams in opposite directions. And I'm going to take this one. Whoops. Oh, you already did it. Cool. All right, Mrs. Santa Claus is on it. Okay, so this is what we have here. Now these are triangles that were cut from a square, from 2 squares. And I'm just going to take these and crease them. Okay, and I'll let Teresa fold those. But just fold them in half. And this is just to help you with figuring out how to match things up, right? That's really good. So here is the fold. Can you see the fold? And I'm just going to place it so that it lines up on top of the seam. It's just lining up with the seam. Put it right there. Okay, and I'm going to just stitch it on both sides. Ah, we're hot, we're hot. So Ellie and Jonas and Becca and I put out these little scarecrows with the pumpkins. It was so much fun. And we had hay bales, the whole thing. Okay, that's one side. Okay, just turn it around. Now open that up. Okay, there, that's on one side. Are you on the page with me?
133.
Okay, and now this one again. Here is the seam. And I'm going to line up the fold with the seam. Good? Okay, so what's really tricky is the next pressing step. So you really want to watch that. And you look at the picture and see if you can read the words and tell Teresa how she's supposed to do it. Up. They're looking how she's supposed to press the seams. Toward the background. Toward the background. Okay, she did it. She flipped it. And now the other side. And I'm getting up with my scissors. Okay, so see how it's pressed toward the background. And this is the trickiest part. This is the craziest thing I ever did, but you need this. Okay, do you see this little edge? Whoops, I'm trimming too much. Whoop, I nearly screwed up. See this right here? I'm gonna cut this. Trust me, you need this little thing sticking out. Okay? Okay, and now I'm going to turn to the other side. It's a good thing I'm using red thread. I love it when I use red thread because I can see it. Okay, so now, and there's going to be one more thing I'm going to do. See this tips hanging out? These big old tips hanging out right here. I'm going to take those and I'm going to cut those off with my pink cutting, my rotary cutter. Turn it around. And
How did you figure this out?
very carefully. I remember I did it a lot. Okay, so now that looks good. So now there's this little thing sticking out on the sides, okay? And now I'm going to take these guys because we have to add these on. So she's just pressing it good and flat. She's on like step number 9 and 10. And now I'm ready for 11 again. And this is going really good. Okay, so remember we're trying to get this square inside the points. We have to do this. This is what we have to get. So I'm putting this right in there again. And I'm measuring that, lining up the fold with the seam. Got that good old red thread sticking out. So in Ramona, at the pumpkin farm, we went in a corn maze. Oh my gosh, we thought we were lost. We were about ready to start crying and call for help because we couldn't get out of the corn maze. It was scary. We had a lot of fun though. Okay, I'm sewing down here. Ta-da! Cut the threads, turn it around. Okay, go up. Ah, there's one. Huh? Are you amazed?
I am.
In just a minute, you're going to have to make amazing noises. Really loud. Okay, this last side. This is going to make two sets. We need to have 4 sets. But this is going to be good. You know that after Teresa and I finish our day of 3 classes, we always make these cute little quilts out of them. We should show them sometime, Teresa, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so now set those seams, open and press.
We should show them so we know that we don't have any blocks to make a quilt.
Yeah, right. We do sew them all together. And where did my little pink guy go?
Your what?
My little, let me see. Oh, I have it. Now I know where you have put things. Aha, my turnable. Okay, and now I need to have the Flying Geese ruler. We need the 2x4 finished geese. 2x4 finished geese for the 12-inch, and the other end is just 1x2. And it says number 1 up here. Okay, so here's the patch. Are you getting it? Huh? Does this kind of look like a geese, what we're doing? Ah, and this one, what we're doing? Ah. Wow. Is it coming to you? Oh. So now I'm going to take, and this is just like you do. See this line right here? Okay, I'm going to just slide this into this little square. Do, 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 do. Ooh, look at that, huh? That's pretty good. Okay, now you want to have the corner right here. Yeah? And this, remember that little corner I did that little nick? Look, there's nothing under here. Ooh, but that's okay. It's going to go in the seam allowance. Can you see that right there? Okay. Okay, so I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm good. Now, I found out that I really like to trim the two opposite sides so I get my 1/4 inch seam. So now I'm going to turn it around. I cut this off and I'm going to go down here. Then I'm going to pick up this ruler and turn it again because I want to get my 1/4 inch seam down here. So I turn it twice. I found out I really liked it, and look, it just lined up right along there. It looks good. It looks really good. And trim it along here and just swing it a little bit. And trim it right here. Ooh, look at that. Is that good? Yes. And do you see this little guy right here? Yes. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. We're going to put that in the seam allowance. See, but it's good over here, huh? It's good over here. So then you just do exactly the same thing with this one, and you will have all 4. You do 2 sets, you have all 4 done. Oh, good. More for the collection. Mm-hmm. We should get those other quilts and show them. Okay, so now we got that all squared up, and now we're going to turn the page. Let me see. So now we have to make the geese. The geese, the geese. You guys all know how to do the geese. Okay, so we're not gonna do it, right? Because we have another class tonight, right, Teresa? But we won't have it done. Okay, so take the 2 squares, put them right sides together, right? Draw the diagonal line, and so down both sides. Cut on the line, flap, honk, honk. Right? Right. Okay, now take these 2 pieces and you put them back right sides together. Honk, but you don't match the center, right? You line up the outside edges. Draw another diagonal line, so and when you open them up, it's amazing. You have 4 geese. Woo! Okay, so now comes the last part of this. So now I'm just going to look at the book, and it says lay them out like this, right? It says lay them out like this, that's sewing it. And the little flippy arrow says go whoop, like this. But I found out, and normally you would sew from here, but I found out if you flip it over from this side, then you see all of these seams going on. We have to rewrite that. We'll have to put out a whole new book just to show that, Teresa. But see how if you sew on this side, you can sew everything flat. And see this right here? You want your stitches to go right there. Right there, and it'll be perfect. Let's see if I can get it perfect. Okay. Line that up, and this is the miracle. See, this seam is going this direction, and flip it over, and this seam is going in that direction. Now, what does that mean? Lock. They're not amazed, Teresa. I'm so bummed. You guys just expect me to do this now, huh? You expect us to just figure it all out. So if you go right along here, okay, and do your 1/4 inch seam, go to the opposite side, roll it back, check, make those seams, hold it down with your stiletto. Okay, remember where I want to go, right through the stitches right here. Awesome. And hold it down. I'm so excited.
Yeah, great. Think you did it right there.
Let me look first. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that. Just look at that. Are you impressed now? Thank you, thank you. I'll take the applause. I'm going to cut off these threads. Okay, now how do we press the seams? 2 and 2. Look down the bottom. 2 one way and 2 the other way. Okay, 2 one way and 2 the other way. Okay, so now I actually do forget how to do this, the next step, Teresa. I've been showing off so much.
Right here, it shows you.
Oh, you look at the
You look
seams.
at the picture.
Oh my gosh. I should have looked at the book. And then I wouldn't have had to have asked.
That's no, not that one.
Okay, I have to look
Start
up
all
this
over.
way.
Yeah.
This way
Which is the
and
opposite.
this way. This goes
No,
this
no.
way, this goes this way.
No, let's go. Let's go back. Right here.
Yeah, it's right.
No.
If that's the top, this is the
Okay.
top. This is the top.
Okay.
And now the seam goes down on this guy. Down. Okay, right? See? Right? There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
Look, when you flip it together, look at that. Oh, well, I have to get something excited about something, right? Okay, and let me see on the opposite side. So the seam is still going down. It's going up on the opposite side. Up. I got it, I got it. Yay! That's it. And then this is going to go right here.
Yep.
Like that. Oh. Ta-da! Doesn't that look pretty? Yeah, that is really cool. And then when you sew it together, everything locks, everything all lines up. And then for your last seams, you always press the seams away from the geese patches. Away and away. And then everything will go together. All right, Teresa, woohoo! Let us see. In 1 hour, we did it. So now I want to show you the big pieces. I was working on them for AccuQuilt. So we're going to start in the center. On this big guy, it's actually a 10.5-inch square, and I did the piecing just a little bit different for the AccuQuilt. But the points, we're going to put those green points around the outside edge. Yes, Teresa's doing really good now. We were kind of confused this morning, but we're straight now. Okay, that's good. See how that's coming along? And now the little corners. You have the 2 backgrounds in the corners, and they go like that. Cool, you're doing good. And if this one goes so fast that, you know, it's getting closer to Christmas, and it's a great wall hanging to just hang, you know, above your mantle or anywhere. You can do it really quick. It would be a great tablecloth, a centerpiece that you could put in there. Okay, so then let's see. So, yep.
You should help me.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. That's right. But now, yeah, move it along to there.
There you go.
Yep, the star points. And see, I did a little different patch there. It wasn't nearly as creative, but I did it all with the AccuQuilt cutter, and I am going to show that in November. And you can still get it done. And now these pieces, and you can just lay them. We'll see. Yep, yep, I think she's doing it good, right?
I got it right this time?
Yes, you did it right.
All right.
Everybody was watching on Facebook and laughing because Teresa didn't get it. They thought that was really happy. There, what do you think? It is very, very pretty, very, very fun. And so this one is just really fun too. All right.
You have a lot of new people watching, and they want to know what book and where they can get it. So if you could show the cover of the book.
This one, oh, this book. Oh, this is our 40 fabulous years. And these people in this room have been working with us. Did we start in February?
Yes.
February, we started with the log cabin, And then each month after, we've been doing a piece block. We did 28 log cabins, and then now we're doing, this was piece block number 12. There's 14. Next month, it's memory wreath. It's a little tricky too. So try this one. Okay, try this one. And then the very last month, we're going to do end of day. Very appropriate, huh? End of day, and then we're going to set them all together. Cool, and you should see, they look at the back. That's really fun to see it. Oh, he already went on. Well, if they're watching for the first time, I'm Lucy. I welcome you. And actually, and this big one that we just now showed you is, I named it the 3-hour quilt right here. It's Wish Upon a Star, and all of the yardage and all of the sewing are in this pattern to make that quilt. Make this one right on here. So, we had a good time. Did we have enough fun for one day? Yay! Thank you.